Hi, I'm Candace Robertson, and I'm one of MAET's program coordinators. Every summer, MAET students and instructors participate in a project across our online, hybrid, and overseas cohorts. This summer, our project comes in a series of weekly activities. We're asking you to participate virtually by setting aside 30 to 45 minutes a week to complete the weekly why. In addition to this week's activity, there will be 4 more, one released at the beginning of each week. To participate in this week's why, you'll need the following materials: something to record your thinking with, a notebook, scrap paper, an open document, sticky notes, or whatever works best for you, a blank piece of standard white computer paper, any physical, crafting, or creativity items that you have access to, markers, crayons, pipe cleaners, whatever you can use or repurpose within your reach. A timer. Your phone is perfect. Please feel free to pause this video at any time as I guide you through the first activity. All right, are you ready? During your MAET experience, we ask you to explore, create, share, try new things, take risks, challenge your thinking, be compassionate, courageous, vulnerable, and to ask big questions. So, are you ready for some big questions? As an educator, who are you? As an EdTech leader, who are you? Why do you do what you do? How are you telling your story? We're going to help you with this by focusing on the power of why. You might be thinking, what? But we mean why. Knowing why provides power for our purpose, focuses our efforts, and helps us push forward. So let's start to hone in on and communicate our whys when it comes to teaching. You should have some paper, a notebook, or a document open on your device. If you don't, feel free to pause this video so that you can get prepared. Now we're going to take time to think about who you are as an educator. What makes you come alive? What makes your heart skip a beat? What makes you giddy? Pause this video and take 3 minutes to write down what comes to mind. Remember, this is related to who you are as an educator. What are your inner strengths? What do you have a natural talent for that can be leveraged in your learning space or community? Pause this video and take 3 minutes to reflect and respond. Where do you add the greatest value? Think about your education, skills, knowledge, and experience. What are your greatest strengths that could add the most value to your learning space or community? You know the drill now. Go ahead and pause this video and take 3 more minutes to think through this and add your ideas to the document you're working in. What will you take a stand for? Think about areas, issues, and challenges in education. What will you absolutely not back down on? Pause this video and take 3 minutes to reflect. Now let's take some time to think about how you might be able to visually represent your why. What colors, symbols, images, lines, 2D shapes, or 3D shapes would help you communicate your teaching why? Take 3 minutes to review what you've written thus far and think about how you would communicate these points visually. So, are you ready for a quick fire challenge? You have 30 minutes, seriously, only 30 minutes, to create a representation of your teaching why using any physical materials that you have available. Use the plain white computer paper that you set aside as your base. When 30 minutes is up, take a photo of your creation and tweet it out using the MAET hashtag. Be sure to create a folder to save your weekly why artifacts in. We'll see you next week for the next weekly why activity.